What's up, NICI? Knee to the sea.
Um, I just finished wrapping my sister's birthday gift for next week. It was like a whole ordeal because I'm not very good at wrapping gifts.
Why didn't you just go to Walmart and have it gift wrap at the gift wrap section?
I'm like too lazy. Like once I'm home after like work and just driving home and around, I don't want to go outside anymore.
Oh, can I?
Same.
Is she gonna watch this? Would she be able to know what gift you got her if you tell us?
Hmm.
Is she gonna know if you tell us?
Probably not. She's not actively looking for something.
But like, is it a big gift? Is it like a small gift?
It's it's a big box,
Oh,
but um
Is it something you wear?
no.
Oh, okay.
I usually don't buy clothes for people just because like for me, I kind of in my head canon, I have like a vision of what people would look good in, but it's usually outside of their comfort zones, and that's why they never usually end up wearing it.
yeah, same. And like, I feel more heartbroken, like, because if I gave it to you today, the next time I see you, I'm expecting you to wear it, and you not wearing
Hmm.
it for the next like 3 times that I see it means like you should be wearing what I gave you. If there's
Yeah.
like that expectation when you give someone clothes as a gift, like I just want I want me to see you wearing the gift I chose because like I chose it for you. So
Yeah.
there's certain
I just don't
expectation.
remember the story. So one Christmas, I gave one of my best friends a present, and I didn't expect anything, but you could tell that he just totally didn't get anything. But he was like, "I got something for you," and he gave me a sweater that was like 2 sizes too small, and I'm like, "Oh, thanks." And it just stayed in my trunk for like 2 years until I donated it.
No.
It was the thought that counts. I wish that he would have kept it for himself, though.
Hmm.
Yeah.
It wasn't my style either. So
Yeah, but I think I also did that not as a gift, but to myself. Like I would buy things from Ross, and like
Hmm.
I put it in the hanger and be like, "Huh, where am I gonna wear you?" And it's like 2 months later, it still has the tag, and it still has not, I'm like, it ends up not being worn because like, and
Hmm.
sometimes like, because me, I'm a big person. I would buy my goal shirts, so
Hmm.
I would like buy like one size smaller than I am. I'll be like, I will fit into this in a month. That's why I bought it. I invested money on it, so I should like lose weight for it and not having a follow through.
I bought myself a gift today, like on eBay just now, right before this stream. So that's why I'm in a good mood.
What?
What would you get?
Okay, so this week was a doo-doo sandwich, and my gift that I bought myself was so good that I totally forgot about all that. I thought it might be too stressful to try to get something signed at the Twice concert, so
Hmm.
I wanted to see, like, is there any authentic, like, signed memorabilia on eBay? And I found some. There was a guy who was selling, a guy or girl, I don't know, selling a small stack of CDs from like the pop-up shop, and they have like autographed 5x7s in them, and they're like hand signed. And of course, I bought the Mina one, and like I'm good at eBay. So I waited until
Did you spend more than $1,000 though?
no, I spent $33.
Oh
Oh
wow!
wow,
It's like you kind of
that's
Yeah,
stole it.
yeah,
so I'm really
that's a
happy.
steal.
I was gonna spend like
But
a
like,
hundred something, but
how 100% sure are you it's authentic? It might be like, oh,
Yeah.
I just copied the sign, or like I traced above it or something. That happens.
I am also I have a detective eye. Like I wouldn't call myself a forensic analyzer or anything, but
Hmm.
I was able to zoom in on some of them, and I could kind of tell like there are some indiscrepancies in the integrity of the stroke here. I don't think that's real, but the ones from this seller, I think they're real. But who knows? I could get scammed, but I believe they're real. And whenever it comes in the mail, I'll be able to tell for sure.
Hmm.
it's for me. So it's like
That
I'm not. I don't need to really prove it. If I think it's real, it's real.
because like things from K-pop artists, they don't have like things from like American artists where there's like a certificate of authenticity, right? Because like I tried buying like a sign something from like the cast of Friends on eBay, and like they would always like, oh, it has a certificate with it that it's authentic. It's signed by
Yeah.
Jennifer Aniston and like um all the cast members. But like unlike to K-pop artists, you just have to rely like it's authentic. I wish it is, So
They have companies here that like basically you send your stuff off after they witness it, and then it comes back with like a seal, and that's how you know it's authentic. But
Oh.
like it's just it's a lot of money, and I
yeah.
don't care. I want to frame it and put it in my room and look at it every day. So it'll be fun.
So to everyone who's watching the stream, we are live here on the Jan app. If you haven't downloaded the Jan app, it's JJAANN on your App Store and Play Store, and we hope to see you here soon. This is a social media app where you can stream, broadcast, and showcase your talent to the people around the world. There are many users right now, so we hope to see you soon here at Jan. And with me is Nissy hailing from New Jersey. And we have Justice all the way from Oklahoma, right?
Yep.
Yeah, see? I still.
Yeah.
So for today's pod, we are discussing about one song hit wonders. We can't what do you call this? Oh my god. I hate when that happens.
I'm
See,
doing a little
like,
merry-go-round here.
yeah, we're playing musical chairs.
I like being on that side because now I'm like facing the wrong way.
And now Nisi's gone. Wait.
You're just shuffling the deck.
Yeah, I'm
It's gonna be a
shuffling the
good
deck.
hand.
I'm shuffling the deck. Okay. Okay, so see, it's easy as pie. When you practice a lot, you'll get to like rearrange the people on your stage in the Jan apps, which is really cool. So one hit song wonders like or like because like with the recent comeback of UKISS, like UKISS is gonna come back, right? You saw that news. They're one.
Yeah.
They're one of the groups who just like one good. It's not. It's they have one good song. Their songs are good, but only one is like popular,
Mm.
which is like Man Man Honey, right?
What's up, Wolf?
What's up, Wolf?
What's happening? So Twice has two good hits, right? Is that what you're saying?
No.
No.
Oh my god.
Defend your group, Justice.
Defend your group, Justice.
They speak for themselves. They don't need
What
That's true.
kind of hat can you lean your head forward a little, Polly, so I can see your hat?
Oh, he knows this hat.
Is it Rocket Raccoon?
Lucky you. This one, no. This is he's a famous raccoon on Instagram. His name is He's famous for being like lazy and fat, and he's cute. So it's adorable. I wanna like hold it and pet it.
Justice, I think you should start investing on like even like a $20 microphone from Target for
I have a
streaming.
microphone. Yeah, it's gonna be. I guess I'll pick it up for my friend this weekend. So
That's gonna be cool.
we'll get one.
Because
I'll
your
move
setup
closer.
is very streamlike. Also, Nisi, your room is very streamlike. Wolf, your setup, you should be like having also like that microphone that sticks out.
I have
Yeah,
to
I
get a
could go get
webcam.
my recording microphone just to.
Because I'm still on
So
my phone.
so regarding
I'm happy
Twice
with all
songs,
that.
it's not that Twice has one hit song, but like their discography is like a what do you call this? Like the heart monitor. It has its ups and downs, There's like good songs.
I think
I fought with
after the
people when
release
I
of Feel
said like
Special and
Alcohol Free was not good for
What?
me.
I
Did
love
you see it
alcohol
live?
free.
Because I felt like, oh, it's elevator music with lyrics.
If you
I'm
saw it
like,
live, it changes everything. The choreo is the art. The
I
music
gave
is
it a lot. I
complementary.
gave it like a third and fourth listen. I'm like, yeah, I get it. But people like it. But for me, it's like
Mhm.
because the bar expectations are too high, and for them to have the title track, I'm like, it's like I'm like my expectations were here, and alcohol free must maybe here. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying like, mm, my expectations were just too high. Maybe like I was expecting like a
That
super bop. Maybe like
Mhm.
can't stop. I can't stop was like so good
Well,
because
yeah, because
like
it followed that era, like the post 20 or post 2019 era of Twice. It was just like that, just kind of like more miss than hit. But that was
Mm.
because they followed by it was like Feel Special, almost every
Love
song,
feels
all
special.
killer, no filler, and like they poured a lot of their hearts into that. And so like the following music, it was a little different, and some of the songs I
Mhm.
think sound a bit samey on those releases following that, but they have
Mhm.
some highlights.
Mm.
yeah, like alcohol free and more. Set
Love
Me
more and more.
Free is Midnight Sunrise. If there was a Midnight Sunrise Korean version, that would have been better. I think. Set Me
I like.
Free. Yeah,
Let's see.
go
I
ahead.
like Moonlight Sunrise better than the Feels because I feel like the Feels would have been better if it actually came out when people were still saying Feels. Like so like
Mm-hmm.
2018. Like they would have if they capitalized on it back then, I think it would have justified the song a lot better because then it would be trending and with the times. But because it was like a little like 3 years late kind of thing.
That
It
is one song that I don't care for, but I
yeah.
love the dance for it.
Alcohol free I love. Because I usually don't like summer songs, but alcohol free was a good one. The only thing that really killed it was JYP whispering in the very beginning because we don't need him. We don't need we don't
JYP.
need him.
JYP.
JYP. Like no. You either focus on being a CEO or you focus on being an artist. You cannot do both because one of them is going to fall. Just like Got7.
How about you, Justice? What Twice song? If because I know you're not gonna say like, oh, it's a bad song, but if you were gonna like tweak as a Twice song to make it better, which song would that be then?
Uh, I actually rate like all my tracks in my media library, so let me look real quick. Uh,
He's got one already picked out.
well, okay. They opened with this song in Twice Lights, Touchdown. I don't think that song is
Mhm.
very good, but it's a hype song, and I get why people like it, but it's just like, oh, can we turn it down? It's just noise. But I
Oh,
still
oh.
enjoy like the Twice part of it, but the BGM is irritating for me.
Is it like loud?
It's like dug, 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 dug.
Yeah, they tried to like make it like some sort of like football game or something. It's like a I don't even remember. Like the people with the marching band. It's kind of like that or something. It's
Oh, they tried to make it almost like an anthem. Almost, like
yeah,
Baychella. Like
yeah.
when Beyonce was in Coachella and tried to, like, a lot of people tried to emulate that kind of vibe after Beyonce, like, pretty much shut down Coachella. Like, everyone tried to emulate that almost, like, big anthem, big band anthem. And it's very hard.
I'm also not a fan of Signal, and that's a hot take, but I
Oh,
think
the,
the song is just yeah, like the choreo is awesome, but that's why
Yeah,
they're called Twice Wolves. If you don't like the music, then you'll like the choreo. They dance well and they sing well.
it's a
Double
polarizing
credit.
opposite for Signal because it's like maybe the trajectory was like, oh, they're gonna go to like a more mature concept at that time, and then they went back to their
they went
roots.
back, yeah.
Yeah, which for me was okay, but at the same time, like, yeah, we at this point in their career, we will be happy to see them mature a bit, but because what
Mm-hmm.
JYP was thinking, what sells, and he thinks that at that time maybe they were ready yet, so they just did what they were good at. So everything after Cheer Up was like a Cheer Up Part 2, Cheer Up Part 3, and Cheer Up Part 4. So it was like most groups would have that like feeling, like EXID after Up and Down, everything was just Up and Down Part 2, Part 3, Part 4. So
Mm-hmm.
it wasn't like, you know, unusual in K-pop to have
Yeah.
your most popular song be compared to your next title tracks.
Yeah. That's like the stigma that's happening a lot of times in like K-pop is like when you have like that song that puts you on the quote unquote mainstream over there or like does really well, they think they have to duplicate that particular sound. They think it's the sound that's what gets the people. And so that's why like even for like Momoland after Boom Boom came out, like their follow-up song, I was just like this is literally like Boom Boom Part 2. And as you said like
Isn't
EXID
it called BAM?
after huh?
Isn't it BAM? It sounds like Boom
Yeah,
Boom too.
Bam.
Yeah,
Yeah, like
Somebody.
Bam
bam.
is like literally it's like the same chords, but I think it's just in a different progression. And I was just like and then with EXID with Up and Down, like the song afterwards, I like listened to it and I was just like, this is literally this. It's the same thing, and it's when they try to chase that virality that they just start plummeting, and then people become disappointed because what they're looking for isn't a repeat of that song. They're looking for something that has the same effect, like that has like a consistency, and they're just like, ah, when you hear it, it's like you know it's that group,
It's that
not
group,
like
yeah.
oh we want that song, we put the thing down, flip it, and reverse it, and then we have it again, kind of thing. And it's just like it's just so disappointing because it's just like some groups just have no control over that. It's very sad. Makes me angry for them.
And the sad part is like at least girl groups have more variety with their concepts and their songs, so they can go to many more directions. If this doesn't work, the next album, like, let's work at a different directions, compared to boy groups
Mm-hmm.
who are stuck. Like, I'm not saying TXT is stuck, but like they started with like Crown
Mm-hmm.
and like not cute. I won't say it's a cute concept, but it's like a boyish charmish
Mm-hmm.
concept, and they're going to mature, and then I think they peaked, and then now they're like, oh, we should just be like doing this, like it started from Crown like that, and then it's just like this now, doing
Mm-hmm.
like sugar rush and
I
um
love that song.
Sugar Rush Ride, Loser and Lover, yeah, those songs. But the problem is like they can pull it off and give the vibe, give the same sound a
Mm-hmm.
different vibe. Do you get what I mean? The
Mm-hmm.
same song but a different vibe.
I have a bias against. I'm gonna have a bias because like they're one of my favorite groups. So I'm probably, for me personally, I think they're one of the most experimental fourth gen groups. Their sound is changing, and they're albeit like their concept is still the same, but I think they have like a lot of experimentation that a lot of groups don't really take into consideration. They're very whimsical, and so for me personally, I think their sound like it's you'll know it's a TXT song, but it does have like a different sound in a sense. Like I understand what you're saying. Like it's like a saying. It's like I don't know how to put it into words right now, but I do understand what you're saying.
Justice, do you think it's happening with ITZY right now? Because Sneakers was okay, but Cheshire was. And then I think the song
I
before Sneakers, the title song before Sneakers, what was it? See, I forgot about it. Not Shy for me was bad. I'm sorry. I'm
is it
gonna.
Chester?
Not Shy was bad. I'm not gonna mince my words.
Ooh. I
And
I
actually
think they
like
had a
that
song
tune.
in Cheshire.
I like Loco a lot. Loco's one of my
Mafia in the
favorites.
Morning also was not awesome.
Uh,
I I think JYP just doesn't know what to do with them, which is a shame.
It's
I
like
think
for me,
their
Not Shy
sound.
was unforgive.
Oh,
They think they were doing Unforgiven, but they were just doing Not Shy. I'm sorry.
Uh,
It's
their
like,
mm,
oh yes,
their
Justice.
sound isn't really my style. It's like I don't know, got that more like abrasive attitude, and they have some good hits and stuff, but it's not something I really go out of my way to listen to
hmm
their catalog. But I think that maybe I don't think there was anything that released recently that I was like really excited about. I don't know. I didn't really like Sneakers that much. My favorite song on that EP was one of the B sides called Domino, and I don't even remember, but I think it might be a ballad. Uh, yeah, I thought Cheshire was like okay. I don't know. I put it in my playlist, but a lot of the
hmm
Itzy stuff, it's very samey. Like I don't know how to explain it other than like
Yeah.
it's Itzy. It sounds like Itzy.
Yeah.
JYP doesn't know what to do with his girl groups, and now
No.
NMIX songs are polarizing because like,
They
are
were
they
such a hot
trying?
mess in the beginning.
Yeah, I mean that. How do you hate? How do you the song was? Ah,
Oh, that was such a mess.
that was.
I always am excited to listen to NMIX because I'm thinking like I don't know what is going to happen. Like what am I even going to get? We don't even know.
hmm
It is such a
It's a
waste of
mystery.
talent. I mean, Lily,
hmm
dear God,
Lily and
Lily.
Haewon. Oh,
I
it was
mean,
so
like
good.
vocally, they're better than Itzy and Twice. Like Lily could hit high notes, Nayeon and Geo and Leah, and cannot even like hit. But they're being given like, I don't know if it's like, like if you have brothers and sisters, you have like hand me downs clothes.
hmm
It's like, I don't know, maybe
Oh.
those tracks that wasn't like approved for Twice and not approved for ITZY is just given to and mix. I don't want to think that way. Like, oh, you can have this title track; it's not good for Twice, and then oh, you can have this track because it's not good for ITZY, so and mix can have it. And I'm like,
hmm
I don't know
And
if
then
that's
they
how
take
it
both of
goes.
them. They're like not good for Twice, not good for Itzy, and let's make it into one song. That's just chaos. Here you go.
It's like they like cherry picked parts that they liked, and then they just like like they kind of just like threw it. Like it's almost like they had like a pair of dice. They like shook it, rolled it, and they're just like, "That's it.
That's it.
Don't. That's it." And I'm just like, it's such a shame. But I think for me, their most recent comeback, "Love Me Like This," was like very redeeming for
It's
me
redeeming.
because like
It's their.
it was consistent. It was an actual consistent song. It was catchy. The dance was really good. Like and like they were killing it. Like that was just it.
It's just
But
like, I
like
think we were hit with the like a member left, and it kind of like unbalanced a little bit
yeah.
because like from
I agree.
6 to 7.
Nisi, I agree. That I just now looked back at my
hmm
ratings on that one, and that's like almost the whole thing is in my playlist. I think the song Password, I listened to that all week
hmm
after I had first heard it. It was like stuck in my head. So they
Yeah.
did a good job,
Yeah.
and they
Expergo
made
is
a song
actually
that
good.
I wanted to listen to a lot. So it's
Me
exciting for the future.
during their debut, I like Tank. I like Tank more than the OO.
Yeah, but I don't
Freshy,
like that
freshy
song
Tank,
because like the
freshy, freshy,
lyrics like
freshy,
freaky
fresh,
fresh so
freshy,
freaky.
freshy,
Like
freshy,
what that doesn't make any sense.
freshy, freshy,
It
freshy.
doesn't make any sense. But like JYP has like this weird fixation on like construction vehicles or just like vehicles because like Twice has a song
Bulldozer.
called Bulldozer and then MX has a song called Tank. Like
Oh, I didn't think of that. I wonder if Itzy has one.
I don't
Bus.
know because like I like their title tracks, but like not enough for me to investigate on the B sides, which is like I
Yeah.
need something different from
I
them.
applaud Justice for listening to almost every track of an album. I have no patience. Even though
I
it's like
listened
four
to
songs in an
every
album, I'm
song.
like, if I listen to your title track, that represents your album. So I'm sorry.
I typically like B sides more than title tracks.
Mhm.
Hmm.
I don't know why, but
It happens. It
that's why
happens.
I don't
Mhm.
sleep on releases or whatever. But for the songs that I don't think that I will listen to again, I don't bother going back to them. But as far as my playlist goes, I keep all the stuff that I want to listen to, like keep going.
But like
I'm
I
looking.
N hyphen. Someone posted yesterday that N hyphen was like 3 years into the business, but I felt like N hyphen has been around for like 5 years now or something. I feel like I feel like they've been there for a while because the way they just
It's
like rocketed, it feels like they've been
yeah.
here. They've been here a while.
I think it's because of the pandemic. Like they debuted in the pandemic, and most people forget like those 2 years, and so like it feels like double the time has
Yeah,
passed
pandemic
because of
years.
those
There's like
two
a
darn
four a
years.
4 year period.
Yeah,
But like I'm
like
also
it's just a
scared for
blur.
N hyphen in terms of like where their musicality would go from here. Because like if fans are already against discography, much more if they go for like more mature concepts or like
Mhm.
more songs that are outside their comfort zone. So
Mhm.
I don't know, but like I feel bad for boy groups because like I think no boy group would be like, oh, we should do something like aping a cute concept or something like orange caramel. No boy groups
Mhm.
can't do that, so they're stuck to like a
Did
certain.
you hear Zico's company KOZ? He debuted a boy group
Yeah,
called
boys
Boy
text
Next Door.
or yeah. I was watching Music Bank yesterday and I was like, it's not their song is bad, but it's generic. I could.
I really liked it. It's like very refreshing. Like it's very like cute. Um and it's like they're all they're all minors, so it's like I think for me personally it's very refreshing, especially because like a lot of like the fourth gen groups are always just like bam 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 bam, we're gonna hit you with all these
Yeah,
hard ass moves, and we're gonna be like super masculine, and then you have like these boys that are just like, oh my god, I want to ask this girl out, but like I'm getting nervous. And it's like very reminiscent of like early 2000s, like
2000s.
2010s, like just like very like pop, like bright pop. And it's like you can tell it's like Zico's company, like the way that they're
They were
like
packaged.
vocally trained, and just like the way that like the rappers, their verses as well. I'm just like, yeah, that makes sense. Like that's Zico's company.
But like I was, yeah, but between like Boys Next Door, Psychers, and The Wind,
Mm-hmm.
I think I would go with The Wind because The Wind song is more refreshing. They're more like you were saying, like they were cutesy. Like The Wind took me there because they were wearing like
Mm-hmm.
pastel and they're like really into like, oh, we're like just like young boys. But
Mm-hmm.
for me, Boys Next Door's outfits and choreography is a little still like what the other ATPO and Mireille and like all the others were doing. And The
Mm-hmm.
Wind just like, oh, we're gonna be like colorful and stuff. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, for me it's The Wind. But generally speaking, like I was watching yesterday and AB6 and CIX came back with songs and I was like, if I close my eyes and listen to the song, I would say they were sang by the same group because it sounded the same. It's almost like you cannot distinguish one from the other anymore because like it's bad. It's like especially when they go to variety shows or YouTube shows and they were like, "Oh, please explain your concept." And they're like, it's a powerful dance choreography with intense sounds. It's like it's becoming
Mm-hmm.
generic. It is like compared to 2010s when like, oh, beasts with breath. They're talking about someone who lose like how your love is like breath that if there's none of it, I can't live. So they could explain the song concept well, but now it's everything's just generic and everything's just like I don't know. Just have you ever listened to boy groups, Justice? Do you even listen to any boy groups, Justice?
I like some Got Seven. I like some Monster X. And
Do
I
you
love
listen to
Super
Stray
Junior. That's
Kids?
my favorite. I haven't listened to them yet. I've
I'm not a
heard
big
songs
fan.
that's like collab songs with members, like like on Nine's mini album. There was she had two features. There was who was it? No, Weinstein was one of them, but he's not in that group, right? Let's see. There
Who
was
is?
yeah, Felix
Yeah,
from Stray
Felix.
Kids. He collabed with her on the song No Problem. It's still my ringtone to this day.
So he will only listen to boy groups if they collab with like Twice or Make My
I started
Laundry.
listening
My
to
Laundry.
Super Junior.
Okay.
I like Super Junior.
Oh, okay. Super Junior.
Oh, and I like Bromance too.
Yeah, Bromance.
I like
Bromance.
ballad songs though, so that's why I like both of them. Not for their
Mm,
Super Junior has some bops that I like, but I like ballad songs more.
Try and listen because like if you're into JYP groups, then try Day Six, Stray Kids, Extraordinary Heroes. 2 p.m., 2 a.m. I mean, 2 a.m. is like the king of ballads of JYP, and like,
I always get those two confused. Like
yeah,
which one's the ballad group and which one's like the quote
the,
unquote like party
that
song group.
yeah, 2 p.m. is like the dance group, and like
Mm,
2 p.m. I think 2 p.m.'s concept was always like manly men,
mm-hmm.
and I think that's one of the groups that they were able to have that concept, manly man, but package it in a different way. There's like a manly man who takes off his shirt. There's a manly man who's like just wants to take you home. There's a manly man who's a vampire. There's a manly man who's a zombie. You know, it's like manly man, but like different styles of a manly man,
Interesting.
right? Because like that's how
Very interesting.
they package 2 p.m. like big buff guys, but with different songs to portray what
Mm-hmm.
those men were. So overall, they worked out. That's why their songs always has like this effect on fans that they know. Oh, it's 2 p.m. It's a 2 p.m. song. But like 2 a.m. Well, the problem with 2 a.m. is like yeah, they're a ballad group, and I think there was a time where K-pop was like so ballad. Like every number one song was ballad. Like number
Mm.
one songs were like the Vici songs, 2 a.m. songs, Yangpa songs, or like IU ballad songs. So there was like that era, and I think 2 a.m. was just like they fizzled out after that era finished, the ballad era. They still do
Mm.
like comebacks and concerts and reunions, and so I'm happy with that. But like 2 p.m. would still is like a mystery to me if they still talk to J Park or they ever like mention J Park or if they were ever in the same event, same area at one period. Because like I'm so curious because they never talked about that part. J Park
That man
makes
is
a
a
joke.
mess.
J Park made a joke that I was fired from my group. Should I be joining blah 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 the insurance? I think when he was like judging peak time. I'm not sure. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, just try to expand your
Definitely
discography
disappointing.
to boy groups of JYP, and you're not gonna get disappointed. But Extraordinary Heroes, I haven't listened to their songs yet. I just see like snippets of like
Mm.
their ballads and stuff. But I think they're good. Like they're like a Day
What
Six
about
replacement, right?
older guy groups like from a different era?
I'm sure you
You know,
listen
like
to
similar
BTS there,
to
Justice. Smooth like butter, right?
Oh, smooth like butter. Exactly. Uh, Something like the same era as Super Junior. I think I would enjoy that more.
Super Junior. Because the only group that debuted maybe with Super Junior was who? Big Bang.
Hmm.
Big Bang, Super Junior.
Yeah, but Big Bang is like the opposite direction.
Yeah.
I think I'm pretty sure Top is leaving too. It's not official yet, but I've heard it's circulating that Top is leaving Big
Yeah,
Bang.
he answered like an Instagram thingy that he's like, I left last year. That was our last song together. And
Yeah,
you're not hearing from us anymore. That's like how he said it.
yeah. I'm trying to think who
Is
would have a similar
BTS
sound to
retired
like
too?
Suju.
BTS is just gonna be like waiting for their turns in the army, and after they're all finished, I think they're like gonna come back together.
That's about to
How
be a
long does that take?
bloodbath. Like getting tickets is about to be a mac.
Cause
Ooh.
like
I'm scared.
Bangtan just announced like a concert, like a BobCon something, but it's like mostly
It's called
merch.
Bang Bang Con. It's for their festa. So right now they're going through their promotion schedule for their 10-year anniversary, which is on the 13th. Um, and so they're releasing content, and of course they like recorded all of this before their members went to the military. But
Mm.
Bang Bang Con, they did Bang Bang Con when the pandemic first started because they're just like, oh, our biggest tour ever that was supposed to happen before they were going to the military got shut down because of COVID. And so they did Bang Bang Con, and now they're doing it again. They're doing like a little part two. Um, so yeah.
Have you ever went to a Bang Bang Con?
So I tried. So the time zone difference just really kills me because I tried when like the streaming happens, it's like the ass crack of dawn, and disrupting my sleep like that really kills me.
Ah, cause it's
Because I tried.
online and you have to wake up.
Yeah, so like I had to.
She needs her
I did
beauty
it one
sleep.
time. I bought a ticket online for like they were streaming one of their concerts, and I missed it because I set an alarm, but I slept through the alarm, and then by the time I woke up, like it
Ooh.
was like the concert's like 75% of the way done. I'm like, shit, I can't do this anymore.
Buying tickets for concerts these days stresses me out. Since
Yep.
last year, I had to overpay to a reseller, and I was supposed to get VIP, and they didn't even sell me the VIP ticket. I don't know what they did with it, but
Hot
I
sauce.
I had three of my friends on a conference call, and I took off. Like I literally just left work, and I was like, "I'll be back." And I
Well,
was
you
sitting
are
in front
your
of
own
my
boss.
computer. My heart was racing, and I'm like, "I am gonna get Twice seats so close that they'll see me again." So I sat there, and it happened. I got lucky. So,
Oh,
but I
that's
How
had a
many
good.
fallback,
how many
and two other
concerts have
people.
you been in 2022 alone?
Me?
Yeah, 2022 alone.
I haven't been to any concerts this year.
Last year, last year.
Last year,
Oh, last year. Wait,
2022.
20,
my
is
guy
it
is
2023?
2023.
Bro.
Where have I been?
We're 6 months
He's living in
in,
the
bro.
past.
6 months
Oh,
in.
okay. Well, thanks for telling me. I've been writing the wrong date on everything. So last year I saw Luna, and I saw Twice.
How many times did you go out, like once or twice? Pun
I
intended.
went. Yeah, I went on 2/22/22. That's whenever I saw Twice, and then I don't remember the date for Luna, but it was like summer.
How about you, Wolf? Have you ever been to a K-pop concert, Wolf?
Nope, nope, nope.
What was
I,
new
I don't
to
really know
K-pop?
what. I didn't. I've only been listening to K dramas.
Mm.
However, my sister. If you guys listen to American bands, there, my sister gave a tour to Weezer today
Oh wow,
at
That's cool.
NASA because she works at NASA.
Who?
oh
And
Who?
wow,
Nice.
that's really cool.
component parts and so they get to have their names flown out in space now. Or at least
Whoa.
two of the members of Weezer were there, and my niece and half brother and his wife are going to their concert on Sunday. At least Weezer. So they were impressed that my sister got to actually just have a tour with them.
Who?
And so it's
They're
It's
an
even
American
impressive
rock
that she
band,
works
right?
on NASA.
Weezer.
They're
You don't
called
know who
Weezer.
Weezer is? They've been around since the '90s there, so they're like a pretty huge band, but they're a little older now.
The last English song I listened to was "Baby" by Justin Bieber.
Oh, geez, that's like over a decade ago.
And your Alice Cooper picture, Justice?
Oh yeah, I've met dozens of rock stars.
Awesome.
I'm friends
Yeah.
with some of them.
I was supposed to be able to see Alice Cooper, but because I was working at the Ledges or at a fancy golf club, but it's a members only, and they wouldn't play with a member, which is a rule if you're going to be a guest, and so they didn't like that they were forcing them to brown nose with some of the other rich folks or something. So they didn't play. Instead, they played at a public golf course over here. So I was supposed to see him, but that didn't happen.
Yeah, he's pretty cool. We chatted about cheesy kung fu movies.
Oh wow, he even had a chat. Have you ever had chats with with your K-pop idols?
Like chatting with
I
them?
think so. Yeah, that one goes to Paulie, not me.
You had a lot of pictures with them,
Yeah, because some of them were during fan signs, video call fan signs, during waiting for music shows or walking with them in music bank. So like, there's like a quick chat. Maybe wait, because like on my Twitter, my pinned tweet is me talking to what do you call this, to Junyoung of UKISS, and he was like speaking in English the whole time we were talking. That's why like it got a little viral. Wait,
Oh,
I'll
really?
share it. Wait.
Have you spoken with them as well? He left.
I think he's gonna show it.
Oh, okay.
No music, right?
No, listen to music right now.
If you're really listening to a music, what song is in there now?
There's only you, only one. You're my only one, bro.
Yeah, oh, cheesy! Cheesy!
Yeah, so
He only wanted to talk to you, is what it looked like. I guess he liked speaking English.
yeah, he likes to speak English because like his dad was like he said like in an interview, like since he was young, his dad was encouraging him to always speak in English because you're gonna use it in the future, son. You better learn English, blah blah blah. So that's why he knows how to at least converse.
True.
I've had like conversations through Instagram, short ones with Korean artists. So that's always like interesting whenever they take the time to message a fan. I'm like,
Yeah,
I like them a little bit more now. But I always try to practice my Korean though whenever I'm doing that.
because even if they have like 1,000, 5,000, or 10,000 followers to reply to you and like give you time, that's really cool.
Yeah.
Nisi, have you ever tried video call fan signs or?
I try, and I never succeed. It's so sad. What is like the minimum? Like what are the requirements?
So
Like how do I shoot
it
my
would
shot?
depend on the fame of the group. Of course, the less famous, the less albums. My friend got in with Card with one album. That's why I was promoting it at Discord. Because you might as well give it a try. Talking to BM is just he's amazing to talk to because he's a psychology graduate. So he knows how to like if you have like problems and stuff. And like all the other members are like, because they keep on touring around the world, their English is a little better. Yeah, 1 to 5 with Card. But if you're gonna go for like NCT, would even take you 100 to 150 albums, and it's still a roll of dice. It's
Oh my God.
still yeah. I got in
And
with
like
SF9 for Jaeyoon. I bought one time with 5, and I got in. I bought one with 5 and didn't get in. So it's really just lottery. It's just really a matter of luck. But
That kind of
yeah,
money.
there's always now because like before pandemic there was no video call fan signs. It was only like the face to
You
face
know that
ones.
you know that JYP app called Bubble.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Their marketing deceived me. I thought that it was like, oh, you subscribe to it and they'll draw your name if you win, like to get a video call or something. That's what it made it look like. But instead, you just like pretend that you're chatting with them, and it goes out to everybody, whatever they
Yeah.
send. But I
Oh,
think
it's
they
like an
can still
AI.
read it.
It's like
But I felt
Weavers, I
deceived.
think.
I'm still paying for it too, and I'm like, I don't think it's worth it.
It's
Yeah,
like a
it's
low
it's
key.
basically telling you like, oh, the that artist is messaging you and 1,000 others who paid for it. So
Yeah.
it's
But one
private.
time, I messaged a question and she answered it like the same way I worded mine. So maybe she read mine, or maybe some other people asked the same exact thing. But I was like, I can't even remember now. I was like, it was whenever they were visiting in Japan, and I was like, oh, did you get to see your mom or something like that? Because like that's where Mina's from. So the next post was about that, and I was like, oh, I wonder if she read mine, or because I wrote it in Korean and I was trying. It was probably like super like busted grammar, but I tried.
Chat GPT. No, I'm just kidding.
Side note, like my friend sent me a link today for a cover of New Jeans by like AI generated Mina vocal, and it was uncanny. It was like that's pretty close.
AI is scary.
At what
AI.
point are we just gonna let the AI
There was
go
an
ahead and make our
AI
music
AI
for us?
K-pop group, right? And then they were like,
There's a girl group and a boy group. I forgot their names though.
that's scary as shit.
It's really weird. I think it's really weird. Even when they introduced aespa with their novice, like their AIs, I was like very skeptical about it, especially because I remember pre-debut they were SM was like promoting like you can have like fan signs, like fan meetings like in private with the AIs, and I'm like some sus shit's gonna happen, or like some sus things are gonna happen. Like just the idea of it is just really strange to me.
One day AI is gonna take over your jobs, your music, and we're just gonna be like the people in Wall-E. We're like we're just fat and just eating, and things are fed to us. Like
Sounds
I won't
sounds.
give
I'm
up
pretty
without a
close to
fight.
there already.
No way, Wolf.
Definitely next on my list. Not become
Doing a
like.
little
I'm getting dizzy. You keep on moving me
I
around.
know. I
Yeah,
don't know
is
what
it that hard to
happened.
move people around?
It's like a trip to Jerusalem. No EB. It's like a Russian roulette. I was trying to practice Bon Voyage last night by Dreamcatcher. It's so hard. There's zero tutorials. That's how hard it is. By now, usually there's always like a tutorial for any dance that comes out, like K-pop dance, especially like
yeah, at least the
Dreamcatcher's not.
weird version too.
So I'm like, but the chorus is easy, like 그래서 따나나나, 따나나나. It's just easy, but no one's doing the
I
like
love that song. It's so
What
good.
is? I was
Bon
gonna ask, what is
Voyage.
CB? Is that
Hmm?
choreo breakdown?
Yeah,
CB?
there's no choreo breakdown. I really suggest Wolf to try to listen to that song because I think Wolf will like it because it's a rock song.
Yeah. Well, Dreamcatcher is mostly just like hard rock with like a girl group vocal, but K-pop. So it's like both, but the structure is rock. It's hard rock. So it's like
It's hard rock,
shredding
but a
guitars,
girl band,
but instead of
Yeah.
hairy dudes, they're cute girls.
Yeah.
Okay.
But their
I think I
vocals are
heard.
very
I
tight.
think I heard about that group from my sister.
Okay, Wolf.
Yeah,
I'm
They have
gonna
they're
very
type
really
tight
good.
the
vocals.
title on the chat.
You typed on the chat.
Try to give it
Their
one
light stick
listen.
is the craziest thing I've ever seen.
Just one listen.
What is
One
it?
listen. Give it one listen.
Yeah, I got
Hambondo.
3 minutes. No.
Hambondo.
Totally. Are we going to talk about one-hit wonders or not?
Yeah, we derailed from the topic, but that happens. It's a freestyle
We
podcast,
went.
and we only have like we went to like twice discography, which is fine. That happens in the podcast. That's usual. That's not that.
That
I
was
can
my
Sometimes
listen to
bad.
it
even
I
like
later. All you
adjusted.
podcasts.
guys
I
know, but
took over it.
I saw
I
some
thought it was.
podcasts with literally nothing to talk about, and then they ended up having little more time because they kept on talking and talking and talking. So I just put some topics out there, but if we derail from it, then it's fine. It's not like,
Who are you a fan of there, Polly? I see you got a fan right
because
there.
like I forgot my earphones, so if I turn on my fan or my AC, it's gonna buzz. So I'm
Yeah.
fanning myself because it's hot.
No AC. Oh man. Yeah, Central Air. Yeah. So who's that guy?
Roan.
Rowoon.
Yeah.
Warroon.
Roan.
Rowoon.
I'm
Yeah.
looking forward to getting my microphone because I won't be so far away.
Yeah. Next paycheck, I'm gonna invest on a setup as well. I didn't get a full paycheck this month because like we started school 15 days into the month, so we only got half our pay, and they deducted a lot because like
Oh,
electricity and visa fees, blah blah blah. I'm making $500 a month here.
Visa fees.
Really?
Yeah, $500, and there's a lot of deductions, blah 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 blah. So
everybody
You only
subscribe to the
fly half the
podcast
time.
and share it with your friends. Polly needs to eat.
yeah, but like as long as like when I got my paycheck last Wednesday, the 31st, I automatically booked my concert tickets for because
Spend your
like
whole ticket
yeah,
on concert tickets. Huh?
bought my concert tickets,
food.
bought my
Man, that's dedication.
bus tickets because it takes 12 hours from here to Bangkok,
Oh wow.
and it costs
12
like
hours on a
20
bus.
$20 just to get one way, so it's like $40 back and front. It's like 12 hours by bus. So I take like
Our
the
cons-
7:30 p.m. bus, and then I arrive there around 8 a.m., 7:30, 8 a.m. like that.
Our concert tickets are much cheaper over there.
Kinda compared to the States. Yeah, it's kind of cheaper
It's
because
going to be
it's
like
a
the
4 hour flight
$200 they
from
were talking
Korea.
about.
4 hour flight from Korea, and the hotel prices here are cheaper. So my ticket was like the most expensive. It's 4,900 baht. So how much is that in USD? Wait, 4,900 THB
Is
to
that
USD.
Thailand?
Yeah. What the
Just to
freak?
know what the currency is. What to you?
So it's $140 for the most expensive tickets. It comes with a fan sign, photo
Oh,
time.
that's not bad.
Yeah. So and it's like 4 groups, but it's all rookie groups. It's all the boys from from Boys Planet 999.
So you get to see 4 bands.
Actually one duo, one 4 boy group, then 2 soloists.
Not bad.
But none of them actually debuted yet. So I don't know what song they're gonna sing in the concert. Because they're gonna be singing like Boys Planet songs or like covers of other groups.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, my
So
But
it's kind of like a trial run then.
And my
family
paycheck for
attending
June.
was like 3 tickets for $500 there for Weezer there. So that's probably not too bad. But it's not doesn't come with all that stuff that you got.
Yeah.
included there.
But not everyone is getting it. There's still a lottery. Only like 20 out of those who bought the VIP. Only 10 out of those. So it's not for everyone. But everyone,
really?
yeah.
Did your name get drawn, or do
No,
they
we
do that
will.
later?
We have to register our tickets on June 9th, and then they're gonna draw it because the concert is still on the 17th. So I wouldn't know.
What's the most expensive ticket you guys have ever bought? for a K-pop
NCT
concert.
in LA, fucking $570, and they're this small. I was like, far. I was like, I hate Ticketmaster and their freaking platinum, whatever
Mhm.
tier was that.
Yeah, I don't like the ticket
Geez,
companies
I'm
either. They don't
Ticketmaster.
refund your money if you can't go. They don't do
Mhm.
anything, you know.
I bought
DC, what about you?
SF9 before coming to Thailand, and I didn't know I was gonna get hired, and I have to go to Thailand by November, and the concert was December. But I already bought my tickets for SF9, and I couldn't sell it, so I just gave it to my cousin for
Mhm.
free. Might as well use it
Cool.
rather than
Mhm.
let
Yeah.
it go to waste.
Yeah.
I was able to refund the perks like the photo time, blah blah blah. I was
Mhm.
able to refund that, but not the ticket itself. The concert ticket is hard to refund. That's the good thing though with Ticketmaster. At least they only sell the tickets because like if they are also the ones selling the perks, Jesus Christ, you cannot like transfer or resell.
Mhm.
That's gonna be hard.
Mhm.
I like the day that the concert dates were announced for Twice, or I guess the day the concert was announced, I called the box office, but it turns out it was just they were pretending to be the box office for that venue, and the guy on the other end, I could hear somebody else in the background, and he was like trying to convince me to give him a credit card, and he's like, "These tickets are guaranteed in the first three rows, and it's $3,000." And I'm like,
Cap.
$3,000? Are you sure? And then he was like, "Yeah, I've already got a whole bunch of people calling today. They're going quick." I'm like, "Do you have the tickets on hand?" And he's like, "We will have the tickets." And I'm like, "Okay, I think I'm gonna try my luck with Ticketmaster," and I did, and I spent a wee fraction of what he wanted to scam people out of. But I hope nobody ever pays that much
Maybe
for
that's
the
the guy
chance
from the
to
Fire
get tickets.
Island thing. He does that, right? That's his business now. The guy from Fire Island. He's selling like fake tickets now. That's like,
Mhm.
Uh,
uh, what
I'm
did you
sure
end
they
up buying?
would
What
buy
did you end up
tickets, but
buying,
it's not worth
Justice?
it. I could smell his BS. It didn't add up. I was like, oh.
That's kind of crazy.
He kept on saying American Express, and I'm thinking maybe those cards have like a bigger limit or something. I don't know.
Mhm.
Nisi, most expensive ticket concert.
When I went to see Suga, I spent over $1,000 on a ticket.
Woo!
I was like, but he was so close. Like I hate GA. Like I would never do GA because I'm so short. I feel like I get stomped on. So like I was as close as I could get without like with the comforts of seats. So like we were on like the section 100. It was like 5 rows, and then it was like GA, and then it was the stage. So I was just like, I could like literally see his face and like the sweat coming down his face. So I'm like, okay, it's kind
Oh!
of worth it. I was just like, I never thought I'd spend so much money. So like I bought 3 tickets, so I spent like 3,500 on these tickets, and that was just the tickets alone. And then I had to buy the plane tickets, and then the Airbnb, and then I had to buy
Oh
Yeah,
my
it's
gosh,
never
rent the
yeah.
just concert.
car.
Man,
It's
choose
never
the
just
winner.
concert tickets.
Funny.
It's never just
Hmm?
concert tickets.
It never is unless like it's local. Like if it's at Prudential or like MetLife or like USB, like I can drive. But like I like making trips out of it. So if I have to go out of state, I'll go out of state. Like I went to PTDLV. I went to Lollapalooza just to like see J Hope. So like but like Yoongi was like the one I spent the most on because at first when I literally I told my job I'm like I'm working from home. So I was like one side of me was on my work computer, the other side of me was on my like own laptop waiting in the queue. And then when I finally got into the tickets like for Ticketmaster, like all of the seats were gone. And then I was just like there's no fucking way that there's no more tickets. And then I refreshed it, and then they showed up, but like they were so expensive. But I'm just like, I'm gonna do anything. I'll do anything for Yoongi. So like, I bought the tickets. So I
I
spent like
kid,
$1,000.
I
That's
kid
what
you
I did
not.
for
The
twice. I
thing,
didn't even look at the price tag until after I bought it. I bought
Exactly.
two. I'm
the
like, but it was so much cheaper than that retail ticket that I got from last
Mhm.
year. I was like, hey, I'm not even mad.
Yeah.
until you click on the checkout button, don't look at the price. Just buy
Just
it.
close your eyes.
Just close your
Just
eyes.
close your eyes. Like
It'll be
squint.
worth it.
But I kid you not,
It's always
if
worth
you
it.
are in Korea and you're going for a Korean concert, I kid you not
Mhm.
that the thing that happens in the dramas where like the fangirls would rent out a row of computers in a computer shop, a PC bang. That is true. That happens.
Mhm.
And they're like, refresh, 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 refresh. They're jumping from computer to computer to refresh and see what's available.
Mhm.
That's how dedicated and intense they are in Korea when it comes to
Mhm.
ticketing.
Yeah.
Like I thank God that Korea has a fast internet connection, but still most of the time it would still crash. And Koreans up until 20, I don't know, but they were still using Internet Explorer when I was there in 2017, 2018. They were still like certain websites will not open on Google Chrome. You have to use Internet Explorer.
What?
I mean,
I was at the
Koreans
gym today
could
and I
invent
saw
flying cars,
a
but they will
digital.
still use Internet Explorer.
I was at the
Moa,
gym today and I
I
saw a
miss you,
digital kiosk
Moa.
with the Internet Explorer logo up, and I was like standing there like I was observing a piece of art in a museum. And I'm like, wow, I haven't seen that logo in a long time. Too bad I don't have a flip phone anymore. That would have been the early 2000s starter pack, or I guess mid 2000s.
Yeah, Mrs. Dog. What
Hmm?
makes Moa bark though? What triggers Moa's barking?
Literally anything. Um, our neighbors can go inside their house. A child could pass by your house. Um, you could wake up. You can open a door. Um, you can go to the bathroom.
Step in a room.
How about you, Wolf? What's the most expensive concert you went to? It can be not K-pop. It's okay. Any concert that's like cost you more than a 500 to 600 above.
No, I don't spend money.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Pretty frugal.
Pro
Last
tip.
How?
year's Sky ticket
Pro
was
tip
like
though,
$800.
If you're in Korea and you're a foreigner, there's a lot of free concerts for you. As long as you're a
Why?
foreigner. There will be always, because they always want foreigners or like people with blonde hair, white skin to go to a concert and a camera pans on them cheering.
Oh, me cheering?
Yeah, that's why when you see some performances, you would see the camera always on white people because they just want to brag
I
that,
always thought
oh,
that was weird.
people are coming here, people are going here. That's why they give out free believe me or not, I got more than 20 free concerts in Korea
20?
just because I'm a foreigner.
Wow.
There will be always like free
All right,
concerts.
I'll
How do you
coordinate
do
my
that?
trip around the concert schedules.
Yeah, especially now that it's opening up again. Concerts are technically like open concerts and
Mhm.
free. Simply
I
K-pop
want to
from
see.
Arirang is free. Never buy tickets from Simply K-pop because it's a free thing. You just apply through their website. They will send you an email. I
I have
stayed
to
for
see.
BTS for like we started recording at 12 midnight and we finished at 2 a.m. And BTS was like this close, like they're here. They were like, I'm
Whoa.
here, and then they're just there. Cause you're a foreigner, you get the front row. You're foreigner,
Get the
Really?
front row foreigners?
foreigners, because they want
Yeah,
the reactions of the foreigners when the Koreans are performing. I wore a
you want to
Super
see
Mario
all emotional
costume.
stuff.
I was wearing Super Mario costume for Jin,
Yeah.
but it was
And
Taeyong.
then,
Taeyong gave me a high five when he was passing, cause like they would pass in front of
Oh
us
wow.
to get to the backstage, and I just reached out
Whoa.
my hand, and it's only Taeyong who gave me a high touch
Did
for
you
free,
did you
Wow.
grow a
for
mustache or did
free,
you wear one?
for free. It's a, I got it. It was
Did
on
you?
camera. Wait, I think I don't know if I can pull it up.
Paulie, I was asking if you grew a mustache or did you wear a fake one?
What?
For Mario. For
No,
Mario.
I didn't.
or
For Mario.
I didn't wear. I just wore a red sweater. Jump like what do you call that? A jumper,
Coverall.
and then I
Oh,
got the
overalls.
Mario hat.
Oh,
With
he
no
did like a
mustache.
casual cosplay.
Yeah.
That's so funny. Duly
Well, I
noted.
need to learn all the free stuff from you there. I'm all about that.
Okay,
How
this
do
is
you get
just
free food in Korea?
this is 5 seconds. Okay, 5 seconds. So it's not gonna like.
What you say, free food?
Yeah, I want free food in Korea. Yeah, that's what I want.
I think they'll have to sell it.
Oh, man.
Unless you got a Korean girlfriend and then her mother cooks for you.
Oh my god.
Oh wow, you got the animated slap there.
Yeah, they even animated it.
Oh my god, you were there in 26. You were there 2015. Right? That's like 2015.
Of course, we don't really see them on screen.
Yeah, cause I'm on the side.
I'm crying.
Yeah, Paulie, if you want to put the link, I think the like screen cropped off part of it. Is it on your Twitter or what?
It's on my Facebook.
No, I think that's just how the video is.
Oh, okay.
I'm crying.
That was like one.
It's got connections. Man.
But my
I
profile,
think Nikki Jello.
my profile picture before was like me, because like during the interview of BTS, like, wait, edit cover photo. Wait.
Man. I imagine Polly's like the people who first have Facebook and have got like 10,000, 20,000 followers.
Facebook, my Facebook has 42,000 followers.
I knew it. He's like crazy famous here.
Wow.
No, I'm not.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, let's see if this will pop out properly.
Oh
It's
my
like everybody
goodness.
who wants to be BTS's fan now.
I don't. It doesn't show though. Wait. So I'm
Crying.
not.
Looks like, yeah, he's pulling it up off of his Facebook.
But I'm on the left. I'm like on
There
Jin's
we go. Full
armpit.
screen. I can see it.
I cannot like.
All right.
Do I minimize it? Do
Part
I
of the
minimize
band
it?
somewhere. He's going to pop out.
Wait. Is it gonna show? Is it gonna show? Nope. Yeah, see the arrow there? I'm there.
He wants to make sure you can see it all.
Nisi, see the arrow there? That's my face. They were interviewing for like a music show.
I went to the swimming pool today at the gym because I thought that would be easy workout for my messed up foot.
What happened then?
What happened?
It didn't play, Polly. Or was that
Yeah,
just a picture?
it was like
Something
it was
happened.
like
Never
frozen.
mind.
You could see-
What happened to your foot, man? Did it get? Is it getting better now?
It's getting a little bit better. I went to the swimming pool at my gym, and there was a Karen and like a toddler in there. So I was irritated because I was like, "Why are you letting your like?" I don't even know if she was like a whole year old, like probably 2 years. I don't know. They're a small kid, like splashing around in the hot tub. I'm like, it's 104 degrees. Get that kid out of there. They're not supposed to be in there, and they're playing around and stuff. I'm like, they need to leave. My eyelid was twitching the whole time too. I'm like over here trying to soak my foot in the hot tub, and I wanted to go swimming.
But
I still did it.
don't you have like any open wounds from the
Huh?
dog? Don't you have like any open wounds from the dog bites?
No, that's not why my leg is my foot is hurt.
Oh, it's hurt.
I just have bad luck, and I wasn't looking where I was walking and stepped off of a sidewalk and just my tendon.
Yeah, twist those ankles.
It's just strained. It's happened before.
Okay.
The dog just bruised my leg. It didn't sink in.
So, for all the listeners out there who are curious about Justice progress with his dog attack, you can catch us on the next episode of the podcast, or you can catch Justice because he's streaming basically every single day on Jan. So that's JJAANN on the App Store and the Play Store. So I hope that all our listeners will join us soon here at the Jan app. We are a live social media app that you can stream, you can broadcast anything, any topic, sports, K-pop, talk about anything, anime, your hobbies, arts and crafts, whatever under the sun. You can talk about it here and have your audience listen to you. Now, I'll give time for my co-hosts to promote anything they want. Nissy, social medias, anything happening that you want to promote?
My social media is my Instagram, which is Nisi_D_R. You can find some random stuff there. Um, yeah. My
TikTok,
song of the huh?
TikTok.
I don't have TikTok. No TikTok for me. So Instagram is mostly what I use, so you can find me there.
Are we gonna see some more covers, some more dance challenges? Are we gonna see them more dance challenges in the future?
Yes, I've been working on one. I've been working on a couple dances actually, which will be fun. I recorded one yesterday, but I didn't like how it turned out, so I'm gonna re-record it.
Let's do a remix of Queen Card. Like I can do the first part, and then you can do the second part. Like we're together, but we're not.
Yes. Oh my
Yes,
god, we
let's
should do
do that.
that.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, look at I'm excited.
Justice, how about you? Anything to promote?
Am I still a co-host? He banished me to the small stage.
I cannot. Mm. Forgive me, my friend.
I'm
Forgive
in
me.
timeout.
I love you. Forgive me.
You're forgiven. As Polly was saying, everything under the sun and everything under the sunset. If you wanted to learn some Korean, you can come to the John Study Room, and it's hosted by yours truly. And we gather, we hang out. There are a bunch of friends. We even have Korean friends that we can ask questions to, discuss our Korean learning journey, or basically just hang out and have a good time. So it's all on John.
Yeah, it's all on Jan. And like I've been to his room last Wednesday and was fun. It was fun. Wednesday here, Tuesday night there. It was fun. I had fun.
It's always a
I
good
enjoyed
time.
it. Mr. Wolf,
Cool.
anything you want to promote to our listeners?
You'll never find me.
Your name's not Ninja. Your name's Wolf.
You'll
I
find me
wish
on John.
that Wolf would stream like gameplay or something. I would totally follow him and I would hang out.
Sweet. I could.
I like hanging out
Maybe
with
I'll
you.
start a Twitch channel. Who knows?
You should definitely do that.
You should
I'll
definitely
play
start
the
Twitch.
games for you.
We should
Play
start like
as-
a Tetris battle stream.
Yeah, Tetris. I play
Tetris.
chess.
I am proficient in Tetris. I'm not good at it, but I'm proficient.
Play Call of Duty.
All
I
right.
like the
I'm not very
bon
good.
voyage there. I'd never heard it French word so aggressive. Bon voyage. Is
Bon voyage. Thank you,
Side
Wolf, for
note.
giving Dreamcatcher a chance. If you listen to all their songs, it's on the same wavelength, but like really, it's up. They'll take you for a ride. So I really hope you get into Dreamcatcher. And
They always
on
try
that
new things.
note, we would like to say goodbye to everyone. Wolf, there's a tradition here. When we say goodbye, we make finger hearts. We make
Do you
finger
know about the
hearts.
Finger Hearts?
Yeah, there you go. Thank
It is
you.
like a heart.
Bye. Bye, everyone. Okay.